Hi everyone, let's go ahead and get started with the Lambda apply. Previously we had used apply and Lambda in our series data, but right now we are also going to apply this on the series data and we will be also applying this on the data frame. Other than that, we are also going to see some more insight into a Lambda and apply methods. So these Lambda functions are very small anonymous function. These can take any number of arguments and but these Lambda functions have only one expressions. So those I'm just gonna show you. Suppose that I have my NBA here and you want to get the length of this name here, all right, the character length. So previously as we had seen that you can simply do here apply dot len. All right, so with this we can get the length there for all of these rows together. But if we just want to get it for the name, then we can apply it something like this. So this error is coming. Let me see what it is saying. So object of type has no len. The reason is here, you know, in the NBA team, the last row which we have currently is actually 0. So to so to remove that, what we need to do here, we need to drop that one. So I'm just going to do here a drop 0. So with that we will remove the last one, and there I'm just going to say that here in place equal to true. Now if I run this should be easy, and it is still saying that here the object int type don't have that. Let me see what is this NBA. All right, so and still it has here, it says that. Anyway, so this one is not dropped and name is still there 0, and this 0 was actually treated as the integer. So we need to first convert back that to the str. Let me show you that method here as well. Maybe it will be very useful for you later on. So you can do something like this dot as type, and in that if you put here str, so this name will automatically get converted as a string, and thereafter you would be able to apply this method. So it is saying that these have these numbers of the character. So the first name had 11 characters, second has 12, and then 11 and 13. So it's something like that. That's the way to do that for the apply. And similarly you can use there the Lambda method as well, something like this. You have a name dot apply, and here I have Lambda and then len of x. So in this way you can also use this method here as well. All right, and other than that, now I'm going to show you how you can write your own function here, and then how you can apply these Lambda method there. For example, I have here def make, I'm going to say that make double, and in that here I'm passing here x, that's the value. And if I pass the type of x as str, something like that, if type x equal to str, then I'm going to say that x equal to x plus with additional space and then plus x. That's mean I'm just gonna double the string, and if the type of x equal to integer, then in that case I'm just gonna do here x multiplied by 2. That's mean I'm just gonna double the number here. All right, otherwise I'm not gonna make any changes there, and simply I'm just gonna return here x. In this case, if you pass here make, if you call make double and pass here any parameter, something like that, if it is a string, it will return here the 2 times of whatever the string you passed here. But if you pass here a number, then it will multiply it by 2 and it will return the 2 times of the number. So this method we are going to apply to our NBA data frame, to this data frame. First of all, I'm just going to apply it to the name, so that you can simply call it here NBA name dot apply, and in that I say Lambda x, and then I call the method make double, and in that I pass here x. Now if you see there, all of these just got double here. Whatever the method we wrote there, these just got double. So why this is important? This is important because let's say here we have a very simple method and functions to write these, and this method and functions you can also write here but that will be a little complicated. In that case, it's okay when you have a very simple method or function which you just want to write in one line of code. But sometimes what happens, you have a very long function and very long method which you cannot write here as anonymous function in the Lambda. So in that case, you need a separate method, and then by using a Lambda you can call that separate method, and all the calculation happens into that separate method instead here in a single line. All right, so that's the one way to do that. There is another way where you can pass this name here. So that one is something like this. You can call this apply and Lambda method on whole data frame directly, but later on you have to define which column you are referring. So I say here nba.apply, and in that here I say Lambda x, and here I say the make double x. Now if I do this one, so it's not gonna do here anything overall, right? So it's just gonna return the same value whatever we had earlier. All right, so in this case what we need to do, I need to pass here a particular, I need to pass here a particular object. So that's what happened. When I do something like that, it becomes a dictionary. Since we did not check any dictionary here, that is why we are getting something like this. So this x is neither str, this x is neither int, and since these x are not str and int, so it is returning the same value. Why it is not str and int? Because we did not define any column name here. So when we don't define any column name there and we directly apply and use the Lambda, then it becomes here a dictionary. That's mean a row of these data frame. A single row is passed at once in this data frame. So if it is single row, that's when it is a dictionary. In that case, I can refer this name by calling a dictionary name here. But in this case, once again, it's gonna throw the error because here I need to again refer that axis equal to 1. That's when I need to iterate over the columns. Now, if you do that, then it is doing something like that. Similarly, if you do something like that, you will be getting the team double of this, something like that. So similarly, if you say like salary, then these will be multiplied by 2 because here we check that if it is integer, then multiply it by 2. All right, so that's how you can use your Lambda and apply method together, and you can call some other function which have a larger set of the code, and then finally you can apply these here. Similarly, you can also pass here a multiple the columns together as well. Let me show that one as well. So let's say you have a method here. All right, so def, I say here combine. All right, so there I pass here x and y. In that case, I'm just gonna pass here 2 column name. Otherwise, I can just simply pass x and then refer other column names here. That you can also do. And thereafter, I'm just gonna do here return x plus with some space and then again plus as the y. And here I have my data frame as the NBA, and then I do here apply, and then finally I have here Lambda x, and then I'm gonna just call here combine. In that I'm gonna pass here x, and thereafter I need to pass here axis equal to 1. Now do remember combine takes 2 parameters, so I need to pass here the 2 parameter. Since this x is coming from the Lambda x, so this x is iterating over a single row at a time. So I'm getting all these rows as the dictionary. So I'm just gonna pass here name. All right, so I'm sorry, seems like I did something else. So here I have a name, and then I'm just gonna pass here the team. So the name and the team are gonna combine together, and then it will be returned by calling this function. Let's go ahead and run this. What it says that there is something wrong, perhaps somewhere. Cannot concatenate. Okay, can only concatenate int and the str. Since what happens, earlier we had actually a field team with the 0 as well. So to sort that out, I'm just gonna do here like str of y, and if you do that, Now you will be seeing something like that. Since we already converted our name as the string, we did not do that team for the team. That is why I needed to convert that as the string. All right. So this is all about in this lesson. Thanks a lot for watching this. I'll see you next one.